I guess this is pretty exciting. Cardano has a new technology called warp transactions. It's not Cardano itself. I thought Cardano kind of made... Cardano probably enabled this, but no one took advantage of it. So now you have this wallet, Typhoon wallet, that offers warp transactions, which means you can send Cardano tokens between wallets without needing any ADA. That's why they call it warp, and it just eats it somehow. It doesn't even pay for it. It just makes it so that you don't need ADA to send. I don't know how that is possible, but it does some kind of new multi-signature transaction, and somehow it fixes it. That sounds pretty crazy. I know in ETH, there's a lot of wallets that do that, like RX, for example. Their wallet will take like whatever you're trying to trade and convert it to ETH and kind of make that happen. But this doesn't seem like it's doing that. It just seems like it doesn't need any ADA to transfer. But that's kind of crazy if you think about it, right? Chainlink, a lot of people talking about Chainlink recently. Their new 0.2 V.2 staking offers greater flexibility, improved security, and dynamic rewards, right? Chainlink has been doing pretty well, especially with the sharks and whales that have started accumulating quite a lot recently. So something is going on, right? But more staking features mean that more Link is going to be staked and taken out of circulation, and that's a win. That's a big win for Chainlink. But let's just start out with this. Let's just jump right in. Today overall was not good for U.S. market. It's just absolutely red, right? But Bitcoin didn't move, so that's good. And this is what I'm talking about. The accounting rules, okay, when it comes to Bitcoin. Specifically, companies like MicroStrategy and Tesla and others that have been holding Bitcoin, but they're getting shafted by the way accounting rules apply to Bitcoin and crypto overall. It's really archaic, and the way things were looked at or taxed or reported just didn't make any sense. For example, if you are a company that bought Bitcoin, let's say at $20,000, at any given time, if Bitcoin goes below your buying price, let's say it went to 16,000 briefly, then it came back up to 30,000. Well, when you report it, you can't report your Bitcoin is in the green, in profit. You have to report that it went to 16,000 and you actually lost 4,000 for every Bitcoin. That makes no sense at all. And you can't actually report the gains until you actually sell it. So obviously, with this kind of report accounting, it sucks. Companies don't want to hold Bitcoin for this reason, right? Because it's a big risk. The more Bitcoins that you hold, the more it can hurt your quarterly reports, right? But Michael Saylor that never cared. He kept buying Bitcoin no matter what, but there were some quarters where he reported massive hundreds of millions of losses due to his Bitcoin holdings. So he's like, that makes no sense. Let's get this changed, right? So he went and applied basically for this new change, right, with FASB, which is the association that controls accounting rules, okay? And he got what he asked for, which is basically using the fair value of Bitcoin to calculate whether or not your holding is in the green or in the red, right? Basically, utilizing what the fair value is at that moment of reporting. So that makes it a lot more fair, okay? So going forward, all institutions, financial companies, banks, privately traded companies or public traded companies, probably not private, but public traded companies, any of these companies that are holding Bitcoin can now report their holdings accurately, okay? And this new fair value accounting kicks in starting 2025. However, right here, the rules will go into effect as soon as 2025, but companies will have the option to apply them early. So I don't know what that means exactly. Does that mean starting from this quarter on, you could start utilizing this new accounting practice? That's what it sounds like. You don't actually have to wait until 2025, right? So this will make all companies holding Bitcoin look a lot better, a whole lot better than before. But what about Ripple? Ripple and XRP is also all of a sudden seeing tremendous volume. I know a lot of you guys are XRP fans, and I alone have the only copy of the most educational video ever created about Ripple and XRP. And if you guys are good, I may show it again tonight. But, you know, I alone have the only copy. But you could see, you know, ever since the lawsuit, you know, was dismissed in terms of XRP not a security, obviously it did a whole lot, but there's still a lawsuit with Ripple. That has not been dismissed. But right now you could see highest on-chain transactions since February 1st. Highest XRP unique tokens being moved since May 31st. You got a tremendous amount of on-chain volume. Why? Maybe people are loading up, right? Or maybe because you have financial companies that are looking to utilize XRP for what it was intended for, which is for international remittance service or money transferring. That's what SBI is going to be using in the future, right? So yeah, that may be why. So yeah, XRP could also be at what, $5, $50 in the future. So, especially if I play more of my educational video. So my point is for tonight is, yeah, don't fall for a FUD. We got a lot of goodness. This could be considered a generational buying opportunity. And it's not just for Bitcoin. It's for Ethereum, for XRP, for Cardano, for BNB, for Avalanche, for Cosmos, Polygon, so many of your favorite projects. This is a great time to be loading up. Frozen. I always found that it's funny because after he removed himself as CEO and Celsius went bankrupt, he was still walking around and attending conferences and stuff like nothing's happening. I'm like, how can you be that delusional, right? I don't know. But people found out that he's selling his house or sold his house, a $2.5 million house in Austin, Texas. And if you guys are in Austin, you go check it out. Although on Zillow, it says it's off market. I don't know. But it looks like a small little nice place in the middle of Austin, Texas, if you guys want to check it out. You know, think about how cool it would be to buy this house, to be the owner right after Alex Mashinsky. I don't know if that's actually cool or not, but whatever.